Hey gang, FLX Beer Reviews, back with another episode of As the Beer Swirls. Mike.
Yes, Dan?
I'm kind of excited about this.
Dan, is this beer going to pump you full of positivity?
I'm hoping it does, and I hope, in turn, that it makes you not such a curmudgeon about this said brewery.
No one's ever called me that before.
We are drinking from the Mortalis Brewing Company. This is their Cherry Berry Cheesecake. It is Ladon.
Ladon. This thing gets you laid on.
Ooh.
With deliciousness.
Yeah, this is a sour ale brewed with raspberry, sweet cherry, and strawberry, coming at 6% ABV. Canned on 7/28/21. It says Monster. This can comes courtesy of the Beer Patroll, the average Joe himself. He gave this to us after the Beer Tuber Palooza and said, hey, I want to see what you guys think about it.
All right. Well, let's find out then.
Mike.
Great looking can.
No, the can art.
Good looking label. I love the color.
Mortalis already, they always...
They do good with marketing and stuff.
Yeah.
Their labels and like merch and everything is really good.
I'm pretty sure they could sell just like a nickel for like $100.
Probably. We put cheesecake in it. You want it. This is our Hydra nickel.
I just saw today they had like a barrel-aged Hydra. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to do this different when we pour, because these beers, you want to pour a little bit at a time. Mix them all together. No floaties so far.
Yeah, nothing really.
That's a special situation.
It's looking
I don't know
thick, though.
How many of you are returning subscribers, but we did do a couple of Mortalis beers, right? And one of them was a cheesecake.
Needed some utensils to enjoy that beer.
Yeah. To be fair on Mortalis' part, that beer was not handled properly.
Yes.
It spent some warehouse time, so not Mortalis' fault.
Yeah.
Mike.
All right, this
is bubbling.
It's bubbly, it's thick, it's smoothie-licious, very fruity, great color. I mean, it matches the can. So that was a good choice on their part. Already getting that Mortalis aroma.
I am.
All right, well, we might as well get a whiff then.
Yeah, I mean,
it
looks like berries.
Whoa.
So on here it doesn't say like lactose or dairy, but I'm assuming if it's cheesecake, they have to have it.
It smells like cheesecake with fruit. It smells super sweet. But yeah. What are we getting into? It smells super sweet. Yeah.
It smells like everything they say it's on there. That's what you get with these fruit beers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, more so, I think maybe the strawberry kind of gets lost. I don't know.
Yeah, it's actually what I was thinking.
It has that confectionery sweetness that you would associate with like a dairy pastry or whatever.
Yeah, okay. The pastry aspect and the sweet is definitely overpowering the fruit.
It's very... There's a lot of... well, who the hell says it? Is it Kyle? Somebody... There's a lot of pectin on the glass.
Oh, okay. All right. It sounds like a Kyle thing.
I don't know how well that's going to come off on camera, but... pectin.
Hopefully well. You can see it. Yeah. Coat in the glass.
Yeah.
Dive in?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Cheers, buddy. There's that fruit. I'm just going to pour it out now.
Okay. That's right.
It's still super sweet. It tastes exactly like a slice of cheesecake or a slice of pie. But the fruit is popping out more for me on the tongue than it was in the nose.
Let's just cut through all the bullshit. Do you like it or you don't?
It's okay. It's pretty sweet.
You like some Mortalis beer?
I couldn't drink a whole can of it.
No, this is
insane.
All right,
Sweet.
Mike has a history of Mortalis beer. So if this is the first review you're watching, and you're like, what are these guys doing? They're freaking idiots. I'm just like poking fun at Mike because Mike just forever has had this issue with Mortalis, yada yada yada. So it's always a fun adventure for me when we review a Mortalis beer, just to see what you actually think of it.
It's a fun adventure for me too.
But speaking of fun adventures, this is a fun beer.
This is an adventure of a beer. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you're right. The berry pops a lot more.
Way more.
I think it's kind of flipped, right? So on the nose, you get all that sweetness.
Yeah,
and like
exactly
the all the sweet cheesecake vibes.
Yep.
But on the back, like when you finally take that sip, it flips, right? It's all the berry, and then you kind of get that sweetness to accompany it.
Yeah, yeah. It's very desserty. Like, this is a great after dinner beer.
If you had a can of this and you split this with your significant other, and you're having like a nice meal, and you have a great dessert, and I feel like this would be like a great.
If you had a really good like slice of plain cheesecake almost, and then use this as like a fruit accompaniment to it, that might even be fun.
I enjoy it. It's not the body is higher side of medium.
Yeah.
There's a slight carbonation there too, which I feel is
pleasant.
It's very much welcomed.
Yeah. I think when you get beers like this and they have that slight hint of carbonation, it's just kind of a nice addition. Because you don't want it to be completely flat.
I feel like because it's a sour ale, I feel like you're getting part of that aspect to it.
Mm-hmm. The more I sip it,
whereas like the fruited hydras and stuff, it's just like it's all fruit.
That's all fruit. Yeah. As I'm sipping more of it, it's slowly turning into that ale.
Right.
I'm getting more of like there's some conventional beer.
Yeah, I mean
aspects in here.
I can see it carbon right now. Like,
oh yeah. I mean, this beer's still working.
Oh yeah. The more and more I drink it, it's getting less sweet and more tart with
that ale backbone to it.
Yeah, this is delicious. I think this is like one of the Mortalis beers in recent memory that I'm just like, okay, this is different. This is something I'm really getting into. The more I drink it, I was on the same boat as you. I'm like, nope, one can, I'm done. I think I'm a couple of cans now.
Okay.
So
all right.
Let's give it a rating and get out of here.
I'll give it a 4.
Wow.
It's.
Is that the highest rating you've ever given a Mortalis beer?
I have to imagine it is.
It's got.
I mean, it's exactly what it says it is, and it delivers big time. I mean, if you like a sweet, fruity slice of cheesecake blended into a liquid to drink, this is exactly it.
Oh, that's cool. I never noticed. So if you look at all the heads of the monsters, I know the glare's probably killing it, but it's got all the fruits.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
There's a strawberry, there's
See, I mean,
cherry,
they do labels
raspberry.
well.
Yeah, no, it's
really
badass. It's badass. All right, yeah, I didn't rate this. I'll give it a 4.4.
All right.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
So yeah, it's a solid beer. If you like desserty, fruity, sweet beers, I mean, you can't go wrong with this. So
Look at all that.
look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it.
All right, down in the description below, Instagram, Twitter, Untappd, all the good stuff like that. Just, yeah. So, get a hold of us.
Sure, why not?
It's
Why
been
would you
fun.
not to? I mean, all right.
Yeah.
That's
all right,
all,
guys.
us. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.